Thank you for joining us today in today's webinar session, Designing Engaging Physics Courses Using Videos. My name is Mayuri and I am a curriculum specialist at Jove. I am accompanied by my colleague today, Lakshmi, who is a subject matter expert at Jove, and also Stephen John, who is another subject matter expert at Jove. A little bit more about their roles and how they can help you will be discussed in the further slides. All right. So today's session will focus on the overview of Jove's physics resources that can be accessed from the online platform. This will be followed by how the videos can be embedded into Moodle, Canvas, and Brightspace. But before that, we will be discussing Dr. Sergey Pavlov's experience using Jove videos for teaching. I will be giving a short introduction about Dr. Sergey Pavlov in the further slides as well. We will end this session with the Q&A section. So please feel free to type in your questions in the Q&A box throughout the session, and we will be taking them at the very end. So let's start with the word Jove itself. Jove is an acronym for Journal of Visualized Experiments, a journal focused on visualizing experiments through videos. It goes beyond scientific traditional protocol by providing videos that allow viewers to watch and replicate experiments. Over time, Jove has become a leading scientific video creator, offering a wide range of content for teaching, learning, and practicing science. The idea behind Jove is simple. Visualizing concepts through videos enhances understanding compared to reading alone. Scientific studies have shown that watching videos helps incorporate the message more effectively. While the text article provides all the essential details, a video is necessary for replicating protocol. The protocol is super important to have for the level of detail that we would like to achieve. But if we want to replicate what's in there, we need a video to explain to us how to take the next step. This concept is similar to following a recipe. The written ingredients help us understand what's needed, and the video recipe allows us to see the technique behind the cooking. So we have a wide range of educational resources, that cover all the STEM subject areas. Today, of the different subjects covered, we will be focusing on the physics education resources. So if you go to Jove Education, I will walk you through how to find all of the contents under Jove Education. If you don't already have the Jove website open, you may do so by simply going on to www.jove.com in another window and going to the education dropdown at the top. Once you are in the education dropdown, you can go to the physics option, the one that I've highlighted in yellow on the screen here. And all the resources related to physics can be found under this section. All right, so if you were following the steps along with me, now you've arrived at contents under physics. Once you click on physics, you will see the different education contents available. The first collection that we have is the Jove Core collection, which is indicated by the red arrow. Now, this series covers the most fundamental resource that we have on Jove. Once you click on the core series, you will see that the videos are organized into chapters like a textbook. Each chapter contains a number of videos. All of the videos within the core series are short animated clips where the fundamental topics are covered. Now, all of this content is ideal for students at the foundational level or undergraduate year 1 level. Another resource that you will find under the physics education collection is the science education series. Science education physics contains resources on classical mechanics, thermodynamics, magnetism, optics, etc. All of these videos included here are around 10 minutes long, covering the overview to the key experimental techniques and applications. The videos are suitable for undergraduate, second and third year level. Now, I just gave you a very brief overview of all of these resources under these collections. I have along with me my subject matter expert here, Lakshmi, who will delve further into these collections and actually walk you through what resource would be more suitable for what level and kind of teaching. What I will do now is I will hand the screen over to Lakshmi and ask her to share her screen and walk us through each individual collection.
Thank you, Mayuri. I'll share my screen. So, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Lakshmi Srihisam. I'm a subject matter expert at Job, and today I'm going to guide you as we explore this fascinating collection of physics that we have in our website. So as Mayuri has briefly told, we have research and education in our website. In research, we have peer-reviewed PubMed index articles, and also a collection of articles as an encyclopedia of experiments. And in the education, we have, which is basically a teaching or training tool for key concepts, we have in three aspects: core, which is like shorter ones, science education, and lab manual. This Mayuri has already walked you through. So today now I would actually start giving the details by giving you a key features of our core physics collection. So our core physics collection has 33 chapters and a little short of 500 videos in them. And they're all available in 14 languages in subtitles. And each video is approximately of the 90 seconds in length. This is our concept, our fundamental idea is that one concept, one video, so that the student, when they are watching the video, don't get overwhelmed. And we also have 99 scientists in action videos. So these are videos where one concept that has been discussed in a chapter or in a lesson is actually applied in the lab or in real world. So these are all journal research videos from our journal where that particular concept has been applied. So other than that, we have our videos. All these videos are crisp and conceptual. They help to the students to understand the abstract. Most of the time, the physics concepts are a little abstract and hard to visualize. That is our main aim here. Our main aim is to help them visualize so that the comprehension and retention is increased. And they are all made using standard physics textbooks by a group of our scientists in our production. And they also have engaging videos that are visually stimulating and explain with clear and concise explanation. They are made to meet the global curriculum requirements and learning objectives throughout. And they're, as Mayuri said, they will fit in any undergraduate physics or engineering course or any introductory physics course. So now let us go into details of what are the actually covered in our. So before that, I would want to highlight on two aspects of our collection. One is that we have what is called as a problem solving videos. These problem solving videos is where a concept, a problem based on a particular concept. Almost every concept in our collection has one problem solving video where it is like a problem that is given in any entrance exam or any most of this for improved understanding. They have given a clear explanation of how to do that. So it's basically improves the problems solving skills of the students. And we also have real world application videos where the application of physics is given. Like here in the problem solving video, we have one on tuning the guitar, like how to, the problem is based on how to tune the guitar in real world. And then we have another one where gyroscope, how gyroscope is used, like how the concept of gyroscope is used in aeroplanes and how it gives an idea of how, as that Earth is a big gyroscope, and all the aspects and concepts that are related to that are all explained here. So these two are very unique features of this particular collection. So now let us see what is the overview, content overview here. So we have, for ease of explanation, I have just sorted it into 5 categories. The first one is the foundation of physics. So here, chapters 1 to 2, they introduce the concepts of measurements, dimensions, vectors, and scalars. These are like fundamental videos that provide the necessary basic concepts for students to understand the upcoming difficult chapters. So these are like the foundation for, they give a little bit of scalars and vectors and measurements that are used throughout in all the chapters. So it's like a basic fundamentals for all the students to start with. Then we have mechanics. We chapters 3 to 13, we have mechanics in this, where all the aspects of classical mechanics, including motion, dynamics, energy, momentum, rotational movement, equilibrium, elasticity, fluid mechanics, everything are dealt in a comprehensive way. And these chapters, they are in extensive and they give in-depth coverage, as I told, with real-world explanations and real-world and problem-solving skills. Then we have oscillations and waves. These chapters 15 and 17 deal with that. And here we have the properties, behaviors, application of various waves, and the focus on sound waves is given, their production and propagation is all discussed here. And all the complicated wave explanation equations are illustrated lucidly for better understanding here. So then we have thermodynamics. The thermodynamics 18 to 21 chapters deal with thermodynamics. All the basics of thermodynamics like the temperature, heat, behavior of gases, kinetic theory, and the laws of thermodynamics are all explained here. So this is a basic, this will act as a basics for and concept for the students to understand the concept of thermodynamics so that they can brace for the upcoming more deeper or more advanced topics. And finally, we have chapters 22 to 33 exploring the fundamentals of electricity and magnetism. Here we have topics like electric charges, fields, potential, and magnetic forces, induction, behavior of a circuit in AC and DC. All of this are covered here. So the uniqueness of this group of lessons is that we start with basics, and it is slowly, progressively, the complexity is increased here. So the students won't find it overwhelming. They'll be easily be able to comprehend and retain these important concepts. So along with that, as Mayuri has already showed, we have the science education videos, which are a mixture of both a theoretical concept as well as an experimental approach for that. Like we have the concept as well as the experiment. So these will be like not only good for the students' understanding, but they also will be good for any laboratory exercises or any practical lessons also. So along with the physics collection, that is the core physics and the science education physics, we also have a science education engineering where the application of physics in a engineering perspective is done, especially in the electrical and mechanical engineering sections. And also we have core mechanical engineering again, where 11 chapters with again with the essential engineering, mechanical engineering perspective of the physics is dealt with. So this is about our collections that we have that are dealing with physics. So how to best use them for your lessons? So there are 2 ways we can do that. We have what is called as a faculty resource center. Here we have comprehensive playlists of various topics like mechanics, electricity, and waves. So here, these are all playlists that are comprehensively made with almost all the topics that are dealt in that particular subject, in that particular aspect. And along with that, we have book mappings. We have almost 11 textbooks, standard textbooks mapped, and they are in the same way. Each of them, we have, when you click on any of this book, it will open like a chapters in the textbook, And when you click any chapter, then all the videos are arranged according to how they appear in the textbook. Okay, so it's, you can consider it like a extension of a video, extension of the textbook, and they will be excellent supplementary material for any student who are referring through those textbooks. So before I give it to Mayuri, for that, I would want to talk about this. This is a small excerpt from this textbook, from this book called Fear of Physics by Lawrence Krauss. So whenever I come in contact with students, especially students who are non-maths, but they have to study physics, they have like major fear of physics. And just to give it in a lighter vein, I want to share this excerpt here. So a physicist, an engineer, and a psychologist are called as a consultants for a dairy farm, where the production is below par. Okay, each of them were given separately time to check and give their report. The first to come was the engineer. He said that efficiency could be improved if you reduce the size of the, and they are closely packed. Also increase the size of your milking tube so that you can get the milk fast and more effective. Then the psychologist tells, he comes, he says, paint the insides into green, that will create a better environment. Plant more trees so that the cows will see diversity and they will be more happy and depressed and give milk. Then comes the physicist. He asks for the blackboard, draws a circle, and says, assume the curve is a sphere. So here what I am trying to tell here is that how important visualization is for a teaching physics. You cannot teach physics without a blackboard or a chalk or an explanation or some figure, some circle, some formula, some line, something. So what we are trying to do is to make it more effective. We give what you're teaching with a blackboard and presentation. We are making videos of it so that the students can relate it better, they can comprehend it better, and maybe start to, instead of fearing physics, start loving physics. Thank you, and I would give it over to Mayuri now, and I'll stop sharing.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that brief overview, Lakshmi. I will start sharing my screen again. I hope you can see the screen. Yeah. All right, perfect.
Yes.
Thanks. So again, thank you so much for that in-depth overview of all of the physics resources that we currently have on the website. Now, for this part of the session, I'm extremely honored to welcome Dr. Sergey Pavlov. It is my pleasure to introduce you, our esteemed guest, who is a distinguished senior lecturer at the Tolan University of Technology, where he leads the Intelligent Systems Working Group. And over the past few years, actually, Dr. Pavlov has incorporated Jove videos in his teaching curriculum. And today he graciously joins us to share his invaluable experiences in utilizing these resources. So without further ado, let us warmly welcome Dr. Sergey Pavlov to the stage and enlighten us with his insights.
Hello, everyone. Do you hear me?
Yeah, perfectly.
Yes.
Okay, it's very good. That for me, it's now I saw a lot of more which I can use with my students, because I didn't know, but you have the books, so in such way, so I can suggest for my student to use it for the preparation for the exams or and so on and so on. And I had to use these videos from Joey, so I asked before the corona, and when we came the corona, it was very useful instrument for me, because the student was far away from the university, they at homes, and so it's to make practical work was impossible for us. So I gave them these practical works for them. So some practical works was made at home. So we had to analyze the results of the experiments. And so sometimes I have the course now with the name as a practical physics. So they had to make some such equipment which was in videos at home and to make some experiments with them. So to analyze and it's like a problem solving or a project. studying. So its word was very useful. Today I use it too because the Maori showed me the more opportunities how I can use such videos. Not only the one video, so we can the list of videos I can put it by the theme of the name of the video, so the kinematics and the dynamics and so on and so on. So I have now the such course, and so I a little moderate my course with the Joe videos. So I have a design course, and we have the mark of quality of our course. So it's now I see my course. It's a little better than earlier. So with the Joe videos, it's very good because I use today maybe nowadays, and I maybe next week I give some exercises for my students with the Joe videos. So at the end of the course, we have to make some projects, and these videos are the not looks like a help. I will make some helps them how to make their own projects. So we have to investigate some like themes from kinematics, dynamics, and thermodynamics, and so on and so on. So we have to make something by their own hands because they're the future engineers, mechanical engineers, and from electrical engineering. So we have to make something by their hands and have to investigate and have to make some research work for the equipment. So it's for me, it's very good experience. And nowadays, it's a lot of different videos you can find from the internet, but not all of them are suitable for the teaching in the university, because they made in a simple way. And for the students, it's for the student from the schools, it's very okay. But a lot of simulation you can find from the internet. But for the studying, for the high level studying, it's not useful. But with the Joe videos, I can use them. I can use it for the practical works, and I can use it for the experiments. I can use it for the projects. So, and it's for me, it's very useful today. And when was the corona, it's for me, it was like it was from one side, it was a challenge how to use these videos and to put students to work with them. It's because we know, and very good experience for me that these videos is not long. Yeah, he's for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, all information are very good explained for them. And so, and nowadays, and so they all theory and practical are together, so they can very easily understand what is the theme of this topic and so on. It's very good. And of course, we have here we in Estonian, so our language, study language is Estonian, but not English. But of course, our students have different level on English. So nowadays, these students who are coming from the secondary school, their English is very good, so they speak fluently in English. But for the old people, we have the session studying people from the companies, from industrial companies, which are not very good in English. And sometimes I make some translation from the English and to make some text which are going with the videos. So the terminology of physics in English, it's more complex for them. So it's because of that we have different people with different languages. We have Russian language people, we have Estonian language people, and so on and so on. So we in the college we have 3 languages at all, and people are speaking in different languages. And we know English is a universal language in the world. But for our guys from the companies who are working in mining companies, so they don't speak English, sometimes and don't speak Estonian, so we have to make them possible to use these videos too. Okay, yeah, but yeah, it's for me, it's a very good experience. I use it in the future. And I got something which I can use next week. So it's the first time it was 3 or 4 years ago when it's from your company. Some guy is nagu said he took with me contact. So and suggested these videos. He told that some my colleagues are using them, but I didn't know about that. It's possible for me, and it's okay. It's very useful because I can very quickly integrate with my Moodle course. In Italtech, in our university, it is for us is normal when we use Moodle courses, because all our subjects is with the Moodle courses. So it's like why it's make for our university, because we, like I said, we have a lot of people who are working, who are session student, and they have only half of contact hours. So because of that, they have a lot of independence work at home, and it's very useful. They have a Moodle courses, and so but it's very complex to you have a half of the contact hours, but you don't have the lecture, don't have enough time to explain the physics. And so because of that, these videos are very useful for me at the first time, and for the students, how they can use it them at home and every time, and the bus and the bus and at home, and every day we have free time to see them. Yes, I think I use it, and it's very good. It's very high quality. It's very easy. I can use with different levels. So I see it's a high level videos I suggested for the students in my university. Is a low is which videos which are explain a theory of physics. So I can suggest for the secondary school. So I have the student from the secondary school too, because I have a teacher in the school too, and I have some people, some students which are very talented, so I have to give them a lot of materials, and so videos is very good because they wanted to get more information about physics, and videos is very high level videos, so I can suggest them to see them, to make experiments, and to understand the physics more. For me, it's very good experience, and I hope that you make more videos and more, so I can use it in and in the future too. And I thank you very much for your work.
Thank you for that great insight, Dr. Pavlov. And I'm glad you mentioned that students or even company workers from all different backgrounds sometimes need to use these resources. And we currently do have every video in over 12 different languages translated along with transcripts. But yes, I'm aware there isn't one in Estonian, and it's probably in the pipeline. So very soon. Yeah, thank you for that amazing review, and also that you loved the playlists and the fact that you can share the entire list with your students over an LMS. So that's what I was going to come to next anyway. So this is what a playlist would look like, and if you cannot find a playlist suitable to your needs under the Faculty Resource Center, we also have a syllabus mapping support. So what I have done for Dr. Sergey is I've just asked him for his course details and sent across playlists that were relevant to him based off of his courses and course outcomes. All you need to do is send me your syllabus, and we will create a playlist that matches your syllabus, containing videos that you can use straight away for your teaching. This is a free support provided by Jove as part of the school's subscription. So please feel free to send as many syllabi or keywords for the videos that you would like to see. To request a syllabus map playlist, please send in your syllabus through the email address that I am dropping in the chat box below, and all of those requests, yeah, and I will be, you will we will get back to you with a playlist within 10 days. All right. So one of the most interesting ways is to share all of these resources with your students. In order to share Jove resources with your students, there's a couple of ways to do that. Very interesting, very easy ways to do that. But before I demonstrate how to share these resources, we'll come to the step which is the most important step in order to share resources, and that's to sign in with your Jove.